Hi, sweetie pie. Okay, I'm back to read you the ending of our book, Hermelin or Hermelin, however you pronounce it. I'm a little bundled up because I was really cold last night. So I'm underneath all this. This is me, but I have 3 layers on blanket, flannel, sheets, everything. Okay, I'm getting warm. And here's our fuzzy little friend, our little Halloween cat. Hello. She's so cute. We could call her Hermelin if you like. Hello. Hello, little Isaac. Hello, sweetie pie. Okay, you sit right here and we'll read the book together. Okay, here's the little one. She's sitting right here. Okay, so the book, Hermelin, Hermelin, however you say it. I'll put it over here so she can see. Okie doke. Where did we leave off? Everybody was finding things that they'd lost because Hermelin found it for them and put it where in little signs where they would see it, and she did a lot of good. I mean, she rescued the little baby, she rescued the goldfish, she found the lady's wallet, over and over and over, all sorts of things. So nobody knows who Hermelin is, so they decided to have a party for her and thank her. So here's all the preparations. They have banners, hooray for Hermelin. They have people all there. They have a cake. They're in fancy clothes. And there's little Hermelin looking and watching and waiting. And she says, I felt very nervous, but took a deep breath and stepped forward to say hello. What's going to happen? I was afraid of this. There was a blood-freezing scream and a rushing of feet. Mouse! Don't understand why people are so afraid of mice. A mouse. So Hermelin looks up a mouse. She didn't know she was a mouse. She looks it up in the dictionary. What an interesting plot twist. I like that idea. Mouse. Small rodent infesting houses, etc., with a pointed snout and a long, slender, almost hairless tail. Family Muridae. The house mouse, musculus, has been carried around the world by man. The pest. This pest causes untold damage annually to food and materials. May carry bacteria, viruses, and she's covering the rest. And then there's steal, rob, play cat and mouse with, torment with suspense. Mouse trap for catching mice. Mouse trap, cheese of poor quality, timid, shy person. Mousy. These are all the definitions of mouse. Oh, and then there's also the one with a movable ball under it that is connected to a computer, and that when moved across a desk or mat causes a cursor to move across the VDU screen, so enabling the operator to point to and execute commands. A computer mouse. Albinos, white mice, are valuable research animals. See also pests and diseases. So the poor little Hermelin is reading about mice because somebody at the party saw her. Well, everybody did, and screamed, mouse, which is so sad. She says, things were knocked sorry. Things were knocked over and I was very nearly injured. I ran for my life, leaving a trail of crumbs and cream behind me. Oh, sorry, sweetie, I'm coughing. Back in my attic, I consulted the encyclopedia. Unclean, unhygienic, unwanted. The devastating truth was I was a pest. This book is really imaginative. Visually, too. The different layers. Got this, you have these on the side, and you have the print from the dictionary underneath it. I was a pest. Silverfish. Cockroach. Tick. Flea. Moth. Ant. Those are pests. But the little white mouse? I felt suddenly very alone. It was time to leave Awfully Street. I packed up some things to take with me in the morning. Binoculars, a pencil, matchstick, some little chips, a candy, and some cheese. That's what I'm talking about. Hi, Munchie. Did you know I was reading to the little guy? Did you come to be with me? Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Munchie. I was wondering where you were outside like that when you were missing the end of this book that we read together. And now you're here, making biscuits. That's my Munchie. That's my Munchie. Nice and warm, and she's gonna be reading the book with us because she's such a beauty bird. Okay, now I have to be able to make sure that the little guy can see the book. Okay, little Munchie. That Munchie is you, baby. It's you, it's you, it's you, baby. You beauty bird. Yes, you are a beauty bird. I missed you, sweetie pie. I didn't know where you were for so long. Okay, now I have to be able to read this book to our little guy. How about if you settle right up here? That would be great. Right up here, because then I can move this closer. Then we can, that's it. That's it, sweetie pie. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? You don't sit on that. Crazy girl. There we go. Okay. I love you too, my girl. My sweetie pie. Why is your nose scratched? What are you doing here, my dear? If you sit on the keyboard, it's not going to work. Ah, perfect. Perfect, sweetie pie. Perfect, sweetie pie. That my Munchie. That my Munchie. You missed me when I was visiting Isaac, didn't even you? Yes, you did. I love you so much, sweetie pie. The people in the book discovered that Hermelin is a mouse. And they screamed mouse, and she didn't know she was a mouse, so she went back to her place and looked it up in the encyclopedia and found out that she's considered a pest, which is a hurtful thing to find out. You don't consider mice pests, do you? But we won't tell her what you consider them. Back to the story. She's packing up some things to take with her in the morning. What exactly are you doing, my dear? Okay, here's the thing. I better put this somewhere because If I put this over here. Oh boy, how crazy. You're a little crazy, my dear. Very little crazy. Okay. I want to see what happens to our little mouse. Have I used up all the time that we have for this already? Almost. I packed up some things to take with me in the morning and then sadly went to sleep in my cheese box. There's her cheese box. She's sleeping and she's quite sad. And she's having dreams of all of those pests. But while I was sleeping, someone found me. Someone who had followed the trail of crumbs and cream that led up the steps to her very own attic. And that someone had a good look around and then took out a mouse-sized note and tucked it into my cheese box. Oh, how interesting. Look at this. You see? There's no glare. See the shadow of the person there? And she's tucking a note into the cheese box. And the note says, Detective Mouse needed with good typing skills. Could you be the one I'm looking for? If so, come down to breakfast with me, Emily. I'm waiting. So Hermelin woke up and is reading the note. And she's very excited. And now I have breakfast every day in the kitchen downstairs at number 33 with Emily, who says she is a bit of a detective too. We read the cereal boxes and the newspaper, and we hunt carefully for clues because we have a plan to start a detective agency. Hermelin and Emily, private investigators. You name it, we can solve it. Look at these wonderful pictures of the story as it develops. Put on my glasses so I make sure that you can see what I'm seeing. Have to hold it in the right spot. There's Emily. The little white mouse is on her shoulder. She doesn't think it's a pest. They have their own detective agency. As Emily suspects, there are still a few mysteries to be solved around Offley Street. The end. This is a great book. Hermelin. Okie doke. Let me send it to my boy right now.